back inside.
Please show respect to the speakers tonight by keeping quiet throughout the ceremony. And most importantly, don't make noise while the diplomas are being handed out.
Diplomas will be awarded at the end of the ceremony, and the graduates will recess directly to the diploma pickup area.
There are a lot of students graduating tonight, and we want to make sure each person's name can be heard. So please, do not take away from our moment and draw attention to yourselves.
Thank you for adhering to these guidelines and giving this ceremony the dignity and respect it deserves.
Damas y caballeros, le damos la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación del 2026. Es un honor para nosotros estar aquí hoy para ustedes.
La ceremonia de hoy celebra los logros académicos de cada uno de los graduados de este año. Hay algunas cosas que nosotros, como graduados, queremos que hagan para mostrar respeto por este importante evento de esta noche.
Tómese un momento para apagar su teléfono celular. Apague el teléfono hasta que termine la ceremonia. Por favor, no se pare de sillas o entre pasillos.
Los baños están ubicados en ambos extremos del vestíbulo. Tenga en cuenta también que si sales del estadio durante la ceremonia, no se le permitirán volver a entrar.
Por favor, muestre respeto a los ordenadores de la ceremonia de esta noche y manteniéndose en silencio durante toda la ceremonia. Y lo más importante, no haga ruido mientras se entregan los diplomas.
Los diplomas se entregan al final de la ceremonia. Los graduados pasarán directamente a la área de recogida de diplomas.
Hay muchos estudiantes graduándose esta noche y queremos asegurarnos de que se pueda escuchar el nombre de cada persona. Así que, por favor, no quiten nuestro momento y llamen la atención sobre ustedes mismos.
Gracias por dirigirse a estas pautas y darle a esta ceremonia la dignidad y el respeto que se merece.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 2026 graduation ceremony. It is an honor for us to be here with you tonight.
Tonight's ceremony celebrates the academic achievements of each of the graduates this year. There are a few things that we, as graduates, want you to do to show respect for this significant event.
Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Do not stand on chairs or between aisles. Restrooms are located on either end of the concourse.
Please also note that if you leave the stadium during the ceremony, you will not be permitted back inside.
Please show respect to the speakers tonight by keeping quiet throughout the ceremony. And most importantly, don't make noise while the diplomas are being handed out.
Diplomas will be awarded at the end of the ceremony, and the graduates will recess directly to the diploma pickup area.
There are a lot of students graduating tonight, and we want to make sure each person's name can be heard. So please, do not take away from our moment and draw attention to yourselves.
Thank you for adhering to these guidelines and giving this ceremony the dignity and respect it deserves.
Damas y caballeros, le damos la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación del 2026. Es un honor para nosotros estar aquí hoy para ustedes.
La ceremonia de hoy celebra los logros académicos de cada uno de los graduados de este año. Hay algunas cosas que nosotros, como graduados, queremos que hagan para mostrar respeto por este importante evento de esta noche.
Tómese un momento para apagar su teléfono celular. Apague el teléfono hasta que termine la ceremonia. Por favor, no se pare de sillas o entre pasillos.
Los baños están ubicados en ambos extremos del vestíbulo. Tenga en cuenta también que si sales del estadio durante la ceremonia, no se le permitirán volver a entrar.
Por favor, muestre respeto a los ordenadores de la ceremonia de esta noche y manteniéndose en silencio durante toda la ceremonia. Y lo más importante, no haga ruido mientras se entregan los diplomas.
Los diplomas se entregan al final de la ceremonia. Los graduados pasarán directamente a la área de recogida de diplomas.
Hay muchos estudiantes graduándose esta noche y queremos asegurarnos de que se pueda escuchar el nombre de cada persona. Así que, por favor, no quiten nuestro momento y llamen la atención sobre ustedes mismos.
Gracias por dirigirse a estas pautas y darle a esta ceremonia la dignidad y el respeto que se merece.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 2026 graduation ceremony. It is an honor for us to be here with you tonight.
Tonight's ceremony celebrates the academic achievements of each of the graduates this year. There are a few things that we, as graduates, want you to do to show respect for this significant event.
Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Do not stand on chairs or between aisles. Restrooms are located on either end of the concourse.
Please also note that if you leave the stadium during the ceremony, you will not be permitted back inside.
Please show respect to the speakers tonight by keeping quiet throughout the ceremony. And most importantly, don't make noise while the diplomas are being handed out.
Diplomas will be awarded at the end of the ceremony, and the graduates will recess directly to the diploma pickup area.
There are a lot of students graduating tonight, and we want to make sure each person's name can be heard. So please, do not take away from our moment and draw attention to yourselves.
Thank you for adhering to these guidelines and giving this ceremony the dignity and respect it deserves.
Damas y caballeros, le damos la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación del 2026. Es un honor para nosotros estar aquí hoy para ustedes.
La ceremonia de hoy celebra los logros académicos de cada uno de los graduados de este año. Hay algunas cosas que nosotros, como graduados, queremos que hagan para mostrar respeto por este importante evento de esta noche.
Tómese un momento para apagar su teléfono celular. Apague el teléfono hasta que termine la ceremonia. Por favor, no se pare de sillas o entre pasillos.
Los baños están ubicados en ambos extremos del vestíbulo. Tenga en cuenta también que si sales del estadio durante la ceremonia, no se le permitirán volver a entrar.
Por favor, muestre respeto a los ordenadores de la ceremonia de esta noche y manteniéndose en silencio durante toda la ceremonia. Y lo más importante, no haga ruido mientras se entregan los diplomas.
Los diplomas se entregan al final de la ceremonia. Los graduados pasarán directamente a la área de recogida de diplomas.
Hay muchos estudiantes graduándose esta noche y queremos asegurarnos de que se pueda escuchar el nombre de cada persona. Así que, por favor, no quiten nuestro momento y llamen la atención sobre ustedes mismos.
Gracias por dirigirse a estas pautas y darle a esta ceremonia la dignidad y el respeto que se merece.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 2026 graduation ceremony. It is an honor for us to be here with you tonight.
Tonight's ceremony celebrates the academic achievements of each of the graduates this year. There are a few things that we, as graduates, want you to do to show respect for this significant event.
Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Do not stand on chairs or between aisles. Restrooms are located on either end of the concourse.
Please also note that if you leave the stadium during the ceremony, you will not be permitted back inside.
Please show respect to the speakers tonight by keeping quiet throughout the ceremony. And most importantly, don't make noise while the diplomas are being handed out.
Diplomas will be awarded at the end of the ceremony, and the graduates will recess directly to the diploma pickup area.
There are a lot of students graduating tonight, and we want to make sure each person's name can be heard. So please, do not take away from our moment and draw attention to yourselves.
Thank you for adhering to these guidelines and giving this ceremony the dignity and respect it deserves.
Damas y caballeros, le damos la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación del 2026. Es un honor para nosotros estar aquí hoy para ustedes.
La ceremonia de hoy celebra los logros académicos de cada uno de los graduados de este año. Hay algunas cosas que nosotros, como graduados, queremos que hagan para mostrar respeto por este importante evento de esta noche.
Tómese un momento para apagar su teléfono celular. Apague el teléfono hasta que termine la ceremonia. Por favor, no se pare de sillas o entre pasillos.
Los baños están ubicados en ambos extremos del vestíbulo. Tenga en cuenta también que si sales del estadio durante la ceremonia, no se le permitirán volver a entrar.
Por favor, muestre respeto a los ordenadores de la ceremonia de esta noche y manteniéndose en silencio durante toda la ceremonia. Y lo más importante, no haga ruido mientras se entregan los diplomas.
Los diplomas se entregan al final de la ceremonia. Los graduados pasarán directamente a la área de recogida de diplomas.
Hay muchos estudiantes graduándose esta noche y queremos asegurarnos de que se pueda escuchar el nombre de cada persona. Así que, por favor, no quiten nuestro momento y llamen la atención sobre ustedes mismos.
Gracias por dirigirse a estas pautas y darle a esta ceremonia la dignidad y el respeto que se merece.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 2026 graduation ceremony. It is an honor for us to be here with you tonight.
Tonight's ceremony celebrates the academic achievements of each of the graduates this year. There are a few things that we, as graduates, want you to do to show respect for this significant event.
Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Do not stand on chairs or between aisles. Restrooms are located on either end of the concourse.
Please also note that if you leave the stadium during the ceremony, you will not be permitted back inside.
Please show respect to the speakers tonight by keeping quiet throughout the ceremony. And most importantly, don't make noise while the diplomas are being handed out.
Diplomas will be awarded at the end of the ceremony, and the graduates will recess directly to the diploma pickup area.
There are a lot of students graduating tonight, and we want to make sure each person's name can be heard. So please, do not take away from our moment and draw attention to yourselves.
Thank you for adhering to these guidelines and giving this ceremony the dignity and respect it deserves.
Damas y caballeros, le damos la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación del 2026. Es un honor para nosotros estar aquí hoy para ustedes.
La ceremonia de hoy celebra los logros académicos de cada uno de los graduados de este año. Hay algunas cosas que nosotros, como graduados, queremos que hagan para mostrar respeto por este importante evento de esta noche.
Tómese un momento para apagar su teléfono celular. Apague el teléfono hasta que termine la ceremonia. Por favor, no se pare de sillas o entre pasillos.
Los baños están ubicados en ambos extremos del vestíbulo. Tenga en cuenta también que si sales del estadio durante la ceremonia, no se le permitirán volver a entrar.
Por favor, muestre respeto a los ordenadores de la ceremonia de esta noche y manteniéndose en silencio durante toda la ceremonia. Y lo más importante, no haga ruido mientras se entregan los diplomas.
Los diplomas se entregan al final de la ceremonia. Los graduados pasarán directamente a la área de recogida de diplomas.
Hay muchos estudiantes graduándose esta noche y queremos asegurarnos de que se pueda escuchar el nombre de cada persona. Así que, por favor, no quiten nuestro momento y llamen la atención sobre ustedes mismos.
Gracias por dirigirse a estas pautas y darle a esta ceremonia la dignidad y el respeto que se merece.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 2026 graduation ceremony. It is an honor for us to be here with you tonight.
Tonight's ceremony celebrates the academic achievements of each of the graduates this year. There are a few things that we, as graduates, want you to do to show respect for this significant event.
Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Do not stand on chairs or between aisles. Restrooms are located on either end of the concourse.
Please also note that if you leave the stadium during the ceremony, you will not be permitted back inside.
Please show respect to the speakers tonight by keeping quiet throughout the ceremony. And most importantly, don't make noise while the diplomas are being handed out.
Diplomas will be awarded at the end of the ceremony, and the graduates will recess directly to the diploma pickup area.
There are a lot of students graduating tonight, and we want to make sure each person's name can be heard. So please, do not take away from our moment and draw attention to yourselves.
Thank you for adhering to these guidelines and giving this ceremony the dignity and respect it deserves.
Damas y caballeros, le damos la bienvenida a la ceremonia de graduación del 2026. Es un honor para nosotros estar aquí hoy para ustedes.
La ceremonia de hoy celebra los logros académicos de cada uno de los graduados de este año. Hay algunas cosas que nosotros, como graduados, queremos que hagan para mostrar respeto por este importante evento de esta noche.
Tómese un momento para apagar su teléfono celular. Apague el teléfono hasta que termine la ceremonia. Por favor, no se pare de sillas o entre pasillos.
Los baños están ubicados en ambos extremos del vestíbulo. Tenga en cuenta también que si sales del estadio durante la ceremonia, no se le permitirán
and welcome to the 92nd commencement of McCaskey High School, celebrating the class of 2026. At this time, if able, please stand for the presentation of colors, the playing of the national anthem, and the McCaskey alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Hail to thee, our alma mater, as we sing our grateful song. Proud are we for thee, and prouder that to Lancaster we belong. School days filled with joy and laughter soon will be a memory. May they teach us to be braver as we face our destiny.
Please be seated. Good evening, Dr. Miles, Board of Directors, Mayor Arroyo, faculty, staff, family, friends, neighbors, grandparents, caregivers, the class of 2026. It would be easy to stand up here and talk about all of the things you have accomplished. But you don't need that. You've earned the academic accolades, the musical accolades, the endless scholarships, the work experience. The list goes on and on from the time you stepped foot at McCaskey until last Saturday in Shippensburg. You have earned everything. But what I think I know better than anyone about you comes from a story of your senior year in the fall. Now, you've gone through adversity and challenges and triumphs, but last fall, you probably didn't even know it, but in October, I was walking around the high school with a visitor to School District of Lancaster from Wales. And he was walking with me. I made him go up all 4 flights of stairs at East, just for the record. He was walking along. He saw you walking by in the hallways, in Tornado Alley, those things, and he stopped me. And he's like, I need to know how you do it. I was like, which thing? How do you make them say hi to you? At that time, the 30-second bell rang, and I said, I don't make them do anything, you can see. They do what they want. But what you want and what you've done, you have shown our city and our school district what it means to take care of each other, be kind, look out for each other, and make the world a better place through protest, through speeches, through advocacy, and through your hard work. But you never stop taking care of each other in our school, and I can never thank you enough. You all earned tonight, and I couldn't be more proud. And I know that Mayor Arroyo, one time sitting in your chairs, is just as proud as I am. We'll say it again, but let me be the first to say congratulations.
What's up, class of 2026? It's one of the great honors of my life to be in front of you here today. My name is Jamie Arroyo, and I have the privilege of serving as your 44th mayor of Lancaster City, and the first Latino and the first person of color elected to this position. I can't believe it's been 20 years since I was in your shoes, ready to walk across this stage. Not gonna lie, it's making me feel a little old, but it also inspired me to really reflect on what it means to be a McCaskey alumnus and what message I wanted to share with you this evening. At 18 years old, young Jamie was a pretty different person from the one who is standing in front of you today. I thought I was way cooler than I actually was. It might have been the fresh fitted or the white on white Air Force Ones, or maybe it was playing some Jay-Z through the giant speakers of my Toyota in the McCaskey East parking lot. Whatever gave me the confidence back then, or maybe a little bit of arrogance, also made me ready to get out there and take on the world. Like many of you, I was the first person in my family to go to college. I chose Millersville University, where I studied business administration. I went on to get my MBA from Drexel University. I had a vision of wearing a suit and tie and working in an office and making as much money as I possibly could. And I did. I worked in banking and successfully climbed the corporate ladder. I accomplished what I set out to do, but I still felt like something was missing. A friend encouraged me to volunteer with this small nonprofit called Assets, an organization that helped entrepreneurs in our community start and grow their businesses. It was there where I learned about the triple bottom line: people, planet, and profit. Yes, businesses need to make money, but they should also take care of people, the ones that they employ and the ones that they serve, while making their communities and planet better. It was this idea that hooked me and soon had me leaving my quote-unquote successful career in banking to join a small nonprofit with big dreams of changing the world. I would eventually go on to be the CEO of Assets, supporting hundreds of entrepreneurs and helping Lancaster become one of the most ethical business communities in Pennsylvania. This career shift also made me aware of systemic racism and barriers that existed for people in our community. I learned that it was no accident that families in our neighborhoods couldn't afford housing, or students in our class that didn't receive fair funding for our education. Policy decisions were made decades ago that were affecting us today, and the best way to change policy is to be civically engaged. You can vote, you can advocate to your elected officials, you can also run for elected office. It was during this time I made the decision to run for Lancaster City Council. I took office in January of 2020, and a few months in, the COVID-19 pandemic began. And a few months later, George Floyd was murdered. Leading through these two life-changing events made me reevaluate. I knew that being of service to others was important to have as one of my guiding principles. I myself couldn't have done this alone. From banking to local government, I learned that I can only accomplish this and what I have done because of those who came before me. Black leaders who fought for civil rights, my Puerto Rican parents who brought me to Lancaster City at 2 years old for economic opportunities, and teachers like Mr. Mitchell or Dr. Mealy, or as I called him back then, Coach Mealy, who didn't let a short kid in pants that were way too big for him settle for mediocrity. You're probably wondering why I'm telling you all of this. Because some of you, a career in banking sounds great. Or maybe you're headed to trade school to become an electrician or welder. Maybe it's off to college and then you'll get a master's or PhD. Some of you will be entrepreneurs building the next dope small business in Lancaster City. Here's the thing. I want to let you know that what path you choose to take now does not have to define the rest of your life. If you lean into curiosity and embrace the obstacles that will inevitably be in your way, you will learn through the process that you are not done yet. I'm reminded of a phrase that a good friend of mine would say: finish lines are overrated. That's because every finish line is a starting line in disguise. It may be tempting to feel that you're done. You did it. But I'm here to tell you that this is just the beginning. A new starting line. You might go to college or trade school. You might choose to move to a big city or decide you're right at home in this small town. You might start a business or start a family. And you might run for school board or run for mayor. Whatever you decide, just know you can learn as you grow. You can follow your passions and your interests. You can become the first. Just make sure that you are not the last. To the class of 2026, the best years of your life are just around the corner. Enjoy your many starting lines. Enjoy learning. Enjoy growth. And don't forget, you are not tied to what you choose to do now. I can't wait to see who you become and where you'll go. Thank you.
Good evening, school board, administrators, teachers, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. You guys do know what people say about us, right? They say our generation can't hold a thought longer than a 15-second TikTok. They say we take everything so personally and should have thicker skin. And they say we're unmotivated and we won't be successful. But as I look out over this group of graduates from JP McCaskey High School, that's not what I see. That's not what our teachers and families see, and that's not what our admin sees. Instead of inattention, I see innovative uses of social media to tell our stories of the excellence that we've demonstrated as part of the Red Tornado community. Performing arts students spending 200+ hours of preparation for award-winning theater shows. Student athletes in the weight room the day after their season ends in preparation for next year. The mock trial team becoming one spot away from qualifying for the state championship this year. Computer science coders spending hours writing complicated codes to develop their skills for the most in-demand careers of our generation. This class has shown their commitment, attention, and passion to areas that are meaningful and unique to each student. McCaskey has helped us pick our path, and when we find that path, we go all in, giving it our total attention and commitment. Instead of overly sensitive teenagers who take everything too personally, I see socially responsible students advocating for their beliefs that all students and families belong in our diverse community. An active GSA club creating safe spaces for everyone. Our Black Student Union encouraging McCaskey Pride through various events and Spirit Weeks. Student volunteers raising funds through the ALS Push-Up Challenge, the Special Olympics Polar Plunge, the Holiday Homeroom Challenge, and many other fundraisers. The Voices of Freedom group, celebrating 40 years, and the rich heritage of our Lancaster community. The School District of Lancaster has a community like no other in this region. We focus on creating a sense of belonging for every one of our students, and that doesn't just happen by accident. It takes every student, teacher, administrator, and caregiver to help us find our purpose and our passion. So, if our commitment to the well-being of every student means that we are overly sensitive, then so be it. We are advocates for one another in ways that no other generation has yet to demonstrate. Instead of unmotivated and unsuccessful, I see students in our CTE programs graduating with industry credentials and high-paying jobs lined up before they receive their diplomas tonight. Our musicians participating in regional and state festivals, highlighting the incredible music opportunities at our school. The robotics team finishing one spot away from qualifying for the state championship this year. Our WMCC students collaborating with industry professionals at WGAL and LMP, networking for their future at every opportunity. Almost a third of this senior class taking AP and IB coursework. Students who created a proposal to district and high school administrators to start the first ever esports team here at McCaskey. We work hard in the areas that matter most to us, and we balance that hard work by doing the things we love, like music, art, social media, athletics, and so much more. We value and prioritize our mental health by not burning out on traditional expectations. Are we perfect? No, and I think Dr. Reese could tell a few stories about that. But we are learning, growing, and changing. We've experienced highs and lows, strengths and weaknesses, setbacks and accomplishments, all together. We've survived a global pandemic during our middle school years together, and we've grown in ways that are unique to McCaskey, together. They say our generation is unprepared for real life, screen-obsessed, and weak or unsteady. But this is what I know to be true about our graduating class, about the students sitting in front of me right now. We are resilient, we are creators, we are world changers, and we are the McCaskey class of 2026. So if this is who we are now, imagine who we will become. Thank you.
There's nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. I need somebody, not just anybody. I need someone. When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way.
Tell me if you can, I'm feeling down, and I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Ooh, I get by with little help from my friends.
Good evening, school board members, administrators, teachers, family, friends, and the class of 2026. If there is one thing that defines our class, our time at McCaskey has been all but typical. We have learned to stand together in the face of uncertainty. 3 years, 9 months, and 6 days ago, before Zello deadlines began to chase us, before Friday night football meant going to Lancaster Catholic, we were welcomed to the halls of McCaskey. Bright-faced, we began one of the most formative periods of our lives in a place that would test and shape us into the people we become in the world. Civil rights activist Frederick Douglass said, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." Over the course of our time here, we all have struggled. Hardly halfway through our freshman year, hundreds of us walked out of the building. New to McCaskey, we chose to take a stand for what we believed in. And looking back now, that moment previewed what would come to define our class. Because our ability to come together in the face of uncertainty has allowed us to adapt and push through. We are a class composed of different languages, cultures, and neighborhoods, all from a school split between 2 buildings. And yet, time and time again, we came through for each other. As our field was under construction, that meant a trip across town to watch our track team dominate a meet or cheer in the student section of a football game. When faced with more dramatic issues, such as the budget or ICE, it meant walking out and taking a stand for the issues that matter to us. With each obstacle and setback, we were given the easy choice to withdraw and stand alone. But each time we chose to stand together. But it was not only our perseverance that propelled us, but it was our unity as well. I, like many of you, felt the impact of budget cuts as the opportunities that characterized McCaskey began to dwindle. Yet we found ways to keep going. We continued to lean on each other when things got difficult. But that effort did not always equate to success. We've all experienced failure in some form, and when we walk out this stadium tonight, we will again face failure. But what matters is that with these challenges, we use them to grow and continue to push through. For every one yes, you will face 100 no's, but there will be a lesson learned and a story to tell. Those struggles must be used to progress as a person the same way we progressed as students to reach this point. When our high school experiences didn't always go as planned, we learned to make the most of what we had. And now, as we stand at the edge of what will come next, you must not leave those lessons behind. When the future is unpredictable, you know how to adapt. When things are difficult, you know how to persevere. And even in the toughest of times, when it feels like you are on your own, you will remember what it means to come together. Because that is who we are, class of 2026. And if there is one thing that this class has proven, it's that we don't wait for change. We create it. Thank you.
Hello. Good afternoon to all staff, family, and friends, but most importantly, class of 2026. My name is Rebecca Reyes, and I'm so honored to be speaking to you all today. I would like to start off by saying, congratulations, you've made it here, and that's more than most can say. This year was a ride. It was full of fighting senioritis, brain rot, and a calm little scuba. Okay, I won't do that again. The best quote that encapsulates the feeling of this bittersweet moment is one of my favorites. Chopra, or the turtle from Kung Fu Panda, once said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present." I hope that as you are sitting in your seats at this very moment, you can feel how proud your past self is. That little kid who couldn't wait to grow up, that little kid who didn't know how hard an IB exam or a history test would be, is smiling right now. It should be speaking to you in your ear, telling you they couldn't imagine how far you'd come. Or it's asking me to hurry up with my speech. Graduates, as you sit here, let the weight of these past 4 years slip off your shoulders. Every test, every obligation, every late pass, every rehearsal or practice is now your history. But tomorrow is undecided. Some of us know what the future holds. You have your plan packed down to the small details, the decor in your dorm room, your outfit for the first day of college. Some of us have no clue what the years to come will hold. And that is okay. Know that you are not alone in the face of uncertainty. Know that the future is yours. You pave the way for yourself. If you can make it here, you have the talent and the strength to strive for so much more. Tomorrow is a great, big, beautiful mystery. Through the support of SDOL, we have been given the keys to the future, and McCaskey has ensured we know how to use them. Our time in these halls has been defined by rigorous academics that challenged us to think critically, and diversity that taught us how to lead in the world. We haven't just learned from textbooks. We've learned from each other, gaining a perspective and understanding that only a school as diverse as ours can provide. The staff and faculty here didn't just see us as students. They saw our potential even when we couldn't see it ourselves. They have equipped us with the resilience to face that great, big, beautiful mystery head on. Whether our next step is a clear path or a winding road, we leave McCaskey not just with a diploma, but with the legacy of strength and the unwavering support of a community that has prepared us for anything. Say that 10 times fast. Let us talk no more of the future or the past. Let's talk about now. This moment, right now. Take in the feeling of the lights, the sounds, the feeling of your uncomfortably tight shoes or collar that's way too itchy. Take this moment to be here. Mentally and physically, be here with all the people who came to see you. Be here with all your classmates who made it through this journey with you. Be here and think of all the memories you've made, all the people you have met, close friends, shout out baby boos, acquaintances. Think of all your accomplishments. How does it feel? Good, I hope. The ability to live now is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Okay, I'll stop talking in a minute. I just have one more thing to say. If there's something I want you to remember from this mouthful, it'd be to live in the present. Find life and love in every experience. The world is quite chaotic right now, and boy, do we need love. Be here and now. Keep walking through your journey with the same resilience and ability to strive in the face of adversity. Open your arms and embrace that great, big, beautiful mystery. Class of 2026, I am so endlessly proud of you. Here's to walking the stage and being the best graduating class.
Good evening, everyone. Now we are going to recognize our school board representatives. First, Kira Kozer Martin. And Isak Polchak Schenk. Thank you. Now would the seniors in the following categories please rise and be seated as the categories are announced. Distinguished Honors, 4.5 to 5.0 cumulative GPA. Next, High Honors, 3.67 to 4.49 cumulative GPA. Honors, 3.0 to 3.669 cumulative weighted GPA. National Honor Society. Tri-M Honor Society. National Technical Honor Society. IB Diploma Candidates. IB Career Certificate Candidates. Dual Enrollment. AP Scholars. And AP Capstone. Well done, all. At this time, we would like to take a moment of silence in honor and memory of Duran Shaw, a member of the class of 2026 who passed away in August of 2023. Thank you.
Good evening. Each student in this stadium tonight has worked hard to reach this significant milestone, and it's a true joy for us to celebrate tonight with you. None of us reaches a moment like this on our own. Every graduate can point to teachers and staff who played a meaningful role in their journey. So while tonight is first and foremost about our graduating seniors, we also want to take a moment to honor the exceptional educators who are retiring this year. Their dedication, commitment, and belief in every student's potential has helped shape not just individual lives, but the very spirit of McCaskey. They are an essential part of who we are. We're honored to recognize the retirees who are able to join us this evening. Catherine Atkinson is retiring after 31 years in the School District of Lancaster. Being at McCaskey the past several years has become a full circle moment, as this is where she did her student teaching. Following a career filled with unforgettable students, supportive colleagues, and challenges that taught valuable lessons, what she values the most are the many experiences and relationships that shaped her journey in education. In retirement, she's looking forward to traveling, revisiting favorite places, and spending time with those closest to her. For 25 years, Arisleda Calderon has been part of the School District of Lancaster community. She identifies one of the most rewarding experiences of her career was watching former elementary students eventually walk across the stage as McCaskey graduates. Her warmth and positivity has touched many throughout her years in education, and she's excited to spend retirement traveling, gardening, and making memories with her family. Roger Crosby has been a valuable member of our community for nearly 20 years as a student support specialist and coach. We're grateful for the relationships he's built and the spirit he's brought to our hallways, and we look forward to his next steps. Sherry Eckert spent 29 years serving the McCaskey community with dedication, compassion, and school pride. From coaching field hockey to supporting students as a learning support teacher, she has constantly found ways to connect with students academically and personally. Retirement for Sherry means much more time at the Jersey Shore, traveling, and enjoying family without those pesky early morning alarms. Ronnie Gregory has spent 33 years in education, including the last 18 in the McCaskey community. During her career, she has served both in the classroom and as an instructional coach. She shares that the learning conferences, professional conversations, and collaborative experiences she's had along the way renewed her energy and inspired her to continue growing throughout her career. As retirement begins, she looks forward to embracing new normal and focusing on being precise and pristine in every endeavor with family and friends. Chris Hess spent 23 years in education, the last 20 at McCaskey. While at McCaskey, he created and developed the financial algebra course, helping students build practical skills they could apply beyond the classroom. He will be remembered for his thoughtful approach to teaching, his contributions inside and outside the classroom. In retirement, he looks forward to spending more time reading, hiking, cooking, and traveling. Surinder Kaur has dedicated 25 years to supporting and educating students in the district. Throughout her career, she has built meaningful relationships with students and has remained committed to helping them grow and succeed. Her dedication and care have made a lasting impact. As she begins retirement, she looks forward to enjoying the next chapter and all that it may bring.
Chris Peachy has dedicated 39 years to education, including 20 years serving the students at J.B. McCaskey High School. Throughout his career as both a classroom teacher and administrator, he has remained passionate about helping students learn, grow, and succeed. He shares that the greatest highlight of his career has always been the relationships he developed with McCaskey students, relationships that will continue with him for the rest of his life. His commitment to education and to the students at McCaskey has made a lasting impact on the school community. In retirement, he looks forward to continuing to learn and grow while enjoying trout fishing, woodworking, traveling, volunteering, and especially spending time grandparenting alongside his lovely wife, Jean. Thomas Rudy is recognized for 23 years in education, including 18 years serving students at McCaskey. Throughout his career, one of the greatest highlights has been building strong relationships with the students and athletes he taught and coached over the years. He takes great pride in seeing former students as adults and hearing their gratitude and appreciation, knowing that he made a positive difference in many young people's lives. His dedication to students and athletics has left a lasting impact on the McCaskey community. In retirement, he plans to enjoy golfing, working on investments, spending time with family and loved ones, and continuing to coach freshman football and track at McCaskey. Michelle Strathmeyer has dedicated 23 years of service to students and families, all at the high school level. Throughout her career, she has focused on building strong, positive relationships with students and families while creating a supportive environment where students could grow and succeed. One of the greatest rewards of her career has been watching students who once struggled gain confidence, achieve success, and begin to believe in themselves. Michelle's care, encouragement, and commitment has made a lasting impact on countless students over the years. In retirement, she looks forward to traveling, spending time on the boat, and making more memories with family and friends. Pamela Terry has dedicated 20 years to supporting McCaskey students as a school counselor, following 15 years teaching in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Throughout her career, she has remained committed to helping students grow academically, personally, and emotionally while building meaningful connections along the way. Pam has valued the opportunity to guide and encourage generations of students at J.P. McCaskey High School. Her care and dedication and support have made a lasting impact on our school community. As she begins retirement, Pam extends her best wishes to the class of 2026 and hopes that together we'll step into the future finding joy, purpose, and discovery in every day. Lisa Wolf brought creativity and passion to the School District of Lancaster for 37 and a half years. Before becoming a teacher, she worked as a commercial artist, eventually returning to school to pursue a career in art education. Lisa began in elementary education before moving to McCaskey's vocational program as a commercial art teacher and later continuing in the art department for many years. Seeing former students succeed as artists themselves became one of the most rewarding parts of her career. In retirement, Lisa looks forward to traveling, spending time with her grandchildren, and continuing to create her well-known Scrappy Monsters. Thank you for your dedication, retirees. Congratulations.
Good evening. It is my honor to welcome the members of the 50th anniversary class of 1976. What a joy it is to stand before you today, 50 years after you turned your tassels and stepped into the world as McCaskey graduates. That year, 537 of you walked across the stage, full of excitement, possibility, and bicentennial pride. 50 years ago, fashion meant bell-bottoms, wide collars, feathered hair, and platform shoes tall enough to count as athletic training. Rotary phones were standard, and the word internet meant absolutely nothing. You lived in a world of vinyl records, handwritten letters, and disco balls, and yes, disco was becoming the thing. America was in the middle of a full-blown bicentennial celebration with red, white, and blue decorating everything from parade floats to lunchboxes. Rocky hit the theaters, inspiring people everywhere to run the steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. A gallon of gas cost 59 cents. A dozen eggs, 85 cents, and a movie ticket, only $2.13. You could buy a brand new car for a mere $4,500. There were no smartphones, no Wi-Fi, no streaming services. If you wanted to hear a song again, you simply rewound a cassette tape, pencil in hand. Apple Computer was just being formed by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. On TV, you were watching Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, and Charlie's Angels. Teenagers were cruising around Lancaster listening to December 1963, Oh What a Night, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Play That Funky Music. And in 1976, the brand new VHS machine promised to record TV forever, as long as you didn't hit the wrong button. Here at McCaskey, your class staged a successful production of Oklahoma. The Burning Glass and the Vedette both won the Keystone Award, a top honor given to Pennsylvania high school publications, and WJPM, McCaskey's morning show television program, made its debut. The marching band traveled to Washington, D.C. to perform during halftime at the Redskins versus Vikings game. The tennis team went undefeated, and the boys track team brought home a league championship. Your class motto, "If all is lost, the future still remains," captured the spirit of a generation stepping boldly into change. Your class colors were red, white, and blue, and your class flower, the rose, symbolized both beauty and resilience. And while the world has transformed in ways none of us could have imagined, some things remain constant. The friendships formed in locker-lined hallways, the bonds built under Friday night lights, the pride you felt walking across this graduation stage. Class of 1976, on behalf of the entire McCaskey community, congratulations on your 50th anniversary. Thank you. Thank you, class of 1976, for your legacy, your spirit, and the pride you continue to inspire. Thank you for making us McCaskey proud.
McCaskey High School does not award a traditional valedictorian. Rather, the tradition at McCaskey High School is that a deserving senior who represents the class best is nominated by any staff or faculty member, put through a selection process of staff and faculty, and then recognized at graduation for exemplifying the class in the areas of scholarship, activities, and athletics. Each year, the high school awards this to a graduating senior on graduation night, receiving a plaque, and then being permanently enshrined in both buildings with a picture and nameplate that hangs in the entranceways of either of the high school buildings. The 2026 Hall of Honor winner attended McCaskey High School for 4 years. This student exemplified what our school district encourages students to do: explore, find a path, try new things, branch out. Starting as a 9th grader, this student took a variety of classes. The student engaged in activities like Link Crew. The student began to participate in PIAA sports. As the career of the student moved forward, they began to find their place at McCaskey. They picked their path. Further, the student excelled academically and in service, earning varsity letters, National Honor Society. Most importantly, this student left a mark at McCaskey that will echo for some time. The accomplishments are one thing, but as a member of the selection committee shared, this student every day took the time to not only say hello to adults, but took the time to stop in various classes and say hello every day to students that maybe didn't get a chance to say hello to everyone else. I have no doubt that as this student finishes their senior year, that they will continue to make their mark in Happy Valley. The 2026 Hall of Honor winner is Ms. Kiara Kozer-Martin. Dr. Miles, members of the school board, on May 27th, I attest to you that the class of 2026 has met all requirements prescribed by the school board of directors of the schools for Lancaster. They have completed all academic requirements and are ready for graduation.
Good evening, Dr. Reese, Board of Directors, Mayor Arroyo, soon-to-be McCaskey graduates, family, staff, and community. Class of 2026, you made it to this important day, and I want to begin by saying you did not get here by accident. You got here through your own determination and the support of your family, friends, educators, mentors, and supporters. This year, your senior year, was not easy. And if we're honest, the road here wasn't easy either. I'm sure each of you have navigated challenges this year and navigated change. You saw adults around you making difficult decisions. You also felt uncertainty at times, but you kept going. You showed up, you supported one another, you finished what you started. That's called resilience, and it matters far beyond tonight. In life, there will continue to be seasons, some full of momentum and celebration, like today, and others that feel uncertain or even heavy. What you've proven is that you can move through both, that you can push forward when things aren't perfect, and that may be the most important lesson you leave having learned here at McCaskey High School. Now you're graduating in a moment in history that is changing rapidly. We heard that. Technology is evolving in ways we're only beginning to understand. Artificial intelligence, tools that can write, create, solve, and think in new ways is already reshaping how we work, how we learn, and how we connect. And alongside that, there's another reality. You all are a generation growing up more connected than ever, but sometimes feeling more isolated, distracted, or overwhelmed. So here's my challenge to you. Use these tools, but don't let them use you. Stay curious, but also stay grounded. Stay connected, but don't forget how to be present, especially with friends and loved ones. The world doesn't need more people who can just consume knowledge. It needs people who can think deeply, care about others, and choose what truly matters. And I believe that is exactly who each of you are capable of being. Before we close, I would like to take a moment to recognize what you've accomplished. This class collectively completed more than 1,100 advanced course exams. You earned advanced or competent scores in industry-backed assessments. You raised thousands of dollars for ALS research. You contributed to Lancaster's history through the Witness Stones Project. You qualified for regional and state music festivals and earned numerous Apollo Theater Award nominations. And you successfully established a chapter of the Future Farmers of America right here in Lancaster City. You competed for state championships in swimming, boys tennis, and unified track and field. And by the way, you stormed to the PIAA state championship this past weekend in girls track and placed McCaskey at #1 once again. And beyond this class, we celebrate the accomplishments of students across the school district of Lancaster this year. From classrooms where students continue to make state-ranked academic growth, to stages and fields where students perform, competed, and continue to find their voices, to workshops, labs, and studios where our students are building real-world skills for the future, to service projects that are strengthening our schools and community, and to Reynolds Middle School, where 3 teams qualify for the National History Day contest, including a state champion. Together, these stories remind us of what is possible. And now, class of 2026, as you take your next step, some of you at colleges far off, like Oregon, Baylor, Boston College, Virginia Tech, while others are staying closer to home at Millersville or Thaddeus Stevens. Some of you are going off to the military. Some of you are entering the workforce, apprenticeships, or to pursue other passions. No matter the path you choose, it matters, it contributes, and it's needed in ways only you can fulfill. So as you leave here tonight, remember this. You've already demonstrated that you can do hard things. You've already proven you can persevere. Carry that with you, because there will be challenges ahead. There will also be opportunities beyond what you at present can imagine. And this entire community, the School District of Lancaster, will be cheering you on every step of the way. McCaskey Class of 2026, we love you. Congratulations. Now let's get your diplomas.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm not sure.
Wait.
Kira Beth Kozer Martin.
Zilfalti David.
Isaac Puljek Shank.
Kevin Estrada.
Gregory Errol Medina Jr.
Elismarie Lynette Candelaria Santos.
Declan Arthur Benson.
Jaden Antonio Candelaria.
Olivia Nicole Howd.
Aaron Cordell Canistrer Jr.
Nadia Patrice King.
Joel Alexander Carmona Adames.
McKenna Shea Urban.
Angelina Jimenez Cruzado.
Winter Ruth Wilson.
Zaire Carter.
Andrew Carl Ekman.
Bryn Castellanos.
Anya Rose Eden.
Elisandra Castillo Paniagua.
Stuart Philip Geyser.
Jamie Leon Castillo Rosado.
Benjamin James High.
Manny Castro.
Keegan Laureano Roman.
Aliana Lee Ortiz.
Isaiah Edward Leon.
Diosmeri Cedeño Cruz.
Jarelis Marie Perez.
Nelson Justin Centennial.
Rochelle Aveen Quitch.
Noah Alexander Cepeda.
Rebecca Naomi Reyes.
Ángel Charón Bueno.
Sultan Kadir Abdallah.
Michael Cherry Jr.
Elena Maria Abraham.
Rakencia Simius.
Dorothy Abreu.
Cal Clapper.
Emma Abreu.
Tiberius Clerico.
Armani Acevedo Severino.
Miguel Calazo.
Dante Vincent Agostini.
Jamila Yanairi Cintron Cruz.
Ariam Mustafa Al Abdullah.
Jeramil Isaí Colón.
Taluwalashe Alagbe.
Luz Exandria Colón.
Omar Ahmed Al Abyub.
Víctor Manuel Colón.
Ricardo Eliezer Alberanga Marin.
James Eldon Cook.
Ginger Albert.
Brendaliz Correa Brenz.
Kevin John Alicea Jr.
Kianci LaVey Cortagera.
Christopher Alvarez Alvarez.
Danny Manuel Cortez.
Yamirelis Marie Amador Brenz.
Lydia Rain Corvino.
Gerson Jair Caraballo Esquelin.
Josie D. Katzen.
Julia Rose Amoriello.
Deanjanae Amor Cox.
Tracy Lynn Ankrum.
Jaquan Andre Craig.
Adrian Tomas Angelo Ortiz.
Damani Trinity Crossan.
John Matthew Angelo Jr.
Ana Lucia Cruz.
Giovanni Roberto Aponte.
Hayler Cruz Ramos.
Liliana Madeline Aponte.
Dimitri Robert Cruz.
Brandon Michael Arnold.
Draylin Eric Cruz.
Huh? Okay. Anurfo Yandel Ariola Araño.
Lorena Milan Cruz.
Darian Rivera.
Lynette Myra Cruz.
Stephanie Fernanda Ariasa Merlos.
Sanaya Neve Cruz.
Azari Brielle Edward.
Brian Cus Gomez.
Jordani Lejoie.
Dat Dow.
Tatiana Renee Augustus.
Sunny Day.
Janexi Lisbeth Aviles.
Tania Michelle de Jesus Marte.
Dean Lesiana Baker.
Taicha Arelis de Jesus Lopez.
Oh. Lineshka Nicole Barbosa Lebron.
Alvin Dupre.
Devon Barnes.
Nazir Douglas Davis.
Go ahead.
Deiri de la Rosa Cepeda.
Keep going.
Kanija Neve Dean. Alexis Milagros de Jesus. Anastasia Lynn de Jesus. Brianna Lynn de Jesus.
Jaslyn Marie Beamer.
Melissa de Jesus del Cristo Batista.
Chara Beficadu.
Genesis Atena Delgado Ramirez.
Yamina Rosaria Bell.
Jaylanes Delgado.
Joshua Nabi Bell.
Nicholas DeSanctis Jr.
Ecom Kyle Leseda Benemerito.
Summer Marie DeSanctis.
Leguan Angel. Leguan Angel Bethia.
John Devine.
Jackson Malachi Christian Bethel.
Juandelis Diaz Ortiz.
Jean Bikiombi.
John Eric Diaz Cintron.
Nolan Andrew Berkeley.
Isaías Michael Diaz.
Tyrell Naaman Bookman Thompson.
Ariana Rain Dudley.
Miley Bo.
Sincere Diego.
Jennifer Faith Bowder.
Sivan Dixon.
Nashawn Lamont Bowers.
Camille Alanis Doe.
Kimari Darnell Bradley Miller.
Remy Catherine Dumbach.
Dustin Branch.
Camilín Alice Dominguez Ayala Morales.
Daphne Brito.
Josiah Marie Dammel.
Jamar Lee Brown.
Mark Dorselin.
Chloe Brubaker.
Hassan Karinsky Dormiz.
Telesia Tatiana Brumel.
Shania Cristal Duarte Núñez.
Elena Smith.
Quang Dong.
Jalisha Brunson.
Tristan Gabriel Duran.
Pe Boo.
Vincent Kashindi Edmond.
Zulfa David.
Abdihadal Abdisalam Elmi.
Joshua Isaías Burgos Diaz.
Josué Hernández.
Eduvilles Burgos Frias.
Samuel Hernández.
Dynasty Sincere Burgos.
Nidielis Hernández Ayala.
Malia Sierra Carter.
Anthony Hernández Revolorio.
Kitana Lynette Covington.
Joey Hernandez.
Sophia Emerson.
Caden Everett Hyam.
Freilin Antonio Fabian.
Geneva Chevelle Hicks.
Karina Falcón.
Silas Tyson Hildebrand.
Emma Rose Fasulo.
Chriselle Kiori Hill.
Waleem Felder.
Robert Seamus Yearling.
Tierra Naomi Fernandez Vasquez.
Israel LaShawn Hoopengarner.
Sanaya Nelly Fernandez.
Brandon Michael Hooper.
Libertad Angela Ferrer.
Cayenne Hoskins.
Bielka Ferreras Vargas.
Maxim Hood.
Juliana Marie Ferrufino.
Angel Marie Hoy.
Jesse Figueroa.
Cree 2.
Theodore John Finger.
Matthew Irizarry.
Robert Logan Fleetman.
Ramir Christopher Jackson. Zaire Corday Fletcher. Zuri Jolie Jackson. Joancel Florentino. Jenny Jean. Jan Antonio Flores Rivera. Cleverson Jean Baptiste. Julianis Nashali Flores. Tancred de Judy. Neftali Flores. Shanaika Jean. Liz Alta Cristi Florestal. Anthony Kelvin Jimenez. Benjamin Florevel. Naomi Johnson Mustelaire. Tucker Matthew Ford. A Marie Aziana Johnson. Keziah Malik Foster. Dasmir Malachi Johnson. Tara Isabella Fraley. Christopher Matthew Jones. Carlos Orlando Franco. Erica Jones. Leah Victoria Freed. Tierra Lanice Jones. Jalissa Renee Fry. Angelani Capella. Jadali Frias Borel. Chuchu Shad Cabulo. Jose Junior Fuentes Thomas. Lanez Ayana Nataleji Keith. Jeremiah Fuentes. Nikayla Grace Kelly. Jason William Fulcher. Zakaya Neve Kellam. Jose Alberto Garcia Sanchez. Danaj Monroe Kellam. Grinalis Marie Garcia Ortiz. Melissa Danielle Kenya Kamla. Jalea Catherine Garcia. Isabella Nicole Kendig. Jaisali Idalia Garcia. Zayana Quandasha Kennedy. Cristiano Geriano Francois. Demetrius Kershaw Jr. Michael Jaden Garcia. Jelena Lynn Kester. Richard Isaiah Garcia. Cassandra Nichelle Kiner. Lindsay Dayanara Garzon Serna. Sean William Klein. Jose Gascott. Janea Caitlin Kraus. Annabelle Rose Goffier. Annabella Maya Larios. Maya Tujube Geiger. Carissa Anabel Lauraño. Jumel Gerard. Marcus Gabriel Loriano. Rude Deering Germain. Demaija Marie Lavender Gray. Alicia Galley. Terrell Lawrence. Omar Sharif Abdelaziz Barakat Gabriel. Anaya Alexandra Lead Wright. Benjamin Michael Gillespie. Rosemary Legareta. Kareem Glenn Jr. Jaden Allen Lighty. Jaden Glover Padilla. Spanish. Angel Gabriel León. Gerard Nazareth Gomez Paniagua. Emerson Lazardi Rivera. Zaire Nathanael Gomez Sanchez. Leomaris Lizette Lloyd. Anthony Gwynn Gomez III. Tyrion Tyke London. Angelo Gonzalez. Joshua Miguel Long. Viri Gonzalez Garcia. Caleb Grant Longer. Nesa Gonzalez Machado. Delilah Lopez. Francisco Gonzalez Ventura. Jacilla Marie Lopez. Christopher Gonzalez Cruz. Xavier Lee Lopez Jr. Zariah Bell. Celestin Locha. Jennifer Lynn Powell. Boto Wilonja Locha. Mia Idalia Gonzalez. Angua Eliza Lubende.
Nadia Grace Graham.
Marco Lucero.
David Harrison Gray IV.
Elijah Jose Lugo Santiago.
Imani Ashante Bloom.
Capru Luay.
Valerie Elizabeth Gray.
Chardonnay Unique Capri Lyles.
Xavier James Gregory.
Jariel Made Rodriguez.
Eva Luna Guerrero Acosta.
Jewels Michael Mahone.
Jesus Guzman Reyes.
Kaiser Giselle Major.
Yarielis Guzman.
Lucius Alexander Maldonado.
Jaylin Lavelle Guzman.
Eng Swang Mang.
Nathaniel Ricky Guzman.
Mariana Jolie Manguel.
Halina Casisida Hafisi.
Josiel Ortiz.
Logan Harold Haynes.
Kaylani Ortiz.
Anaya Nicole Harris.
Jandeli Ortiz.
Forever Unique Harvin.
Maimuna Umaru.
Carson Eli Gartman Haynes.
Musa Umaru.
Dariani Star Reyes.
Jayshawn Stephen Owens Giles.
Sophia May Haywood.
Azir Zakai Owens.
Adrafine Hamidi.
Tymir Marquise Owens.
Jasmine Janae Hen.
Angel David Pao Chen.
Tyree Herard.
Freddie Alexander Pao Chen.
Mark Awesome King.
Cineida Lin Pabon.
Chanel Marie Mantilla.
Jared Andrew Pacheco.
Sean Edward Mapp.
Naili Sarai Padilla.
Juan Merero Lopez.
René Padrón Betancourt.
Angeli Ramirez.
Yaciel Moisés Pagan.
Miracle Marte.
Elizabeth Jomaris Palacios.
Woodmai Marcelli.
Angeline Palomeno.
Cassius Martin.
Jaylene Selenia Paredes.
Angelis Ruby Martinez.
Daniela Vargas Peña.
Diane Maris Martinez.
Jackson Patrice.
Mathis Martinez.
Anthony Patterson.
Onalis Nicole Martinez.
Savion Sylvester Patterson.
Evelyn Valeria Matias Hernandez.
Darnell Lamont Pearson III.
Manas Matoyo.
Brownie Antonio Peguero Grullón.
Zaid Jubrail Matar.
Giovanni Josiah Palat.
Ariane Jael Massanet.
Luis Jandel Peña Baez.
Tierra Lachey McCain.
Diego Jose Perez Rodriguez.
Violet Isis McCoy.
Raymond Perez Guisado.
Olivia Joy Meck.
Devin Perez.
Erwin Emil Medina Melendez.
Karina Alexandra Perez.
India Cheyenne Medina.
Amaya Elizabeth Peters.
Marialis Medina Lebron.
Kaiser Peterson.
Sincere Medina.
Kwame Gregory Petway.
Serena Lynn Megason.
Jenny Nyao Pham.
Mejias. Rome Mejias.
Eliana Sum Pumpith.
Janora Raquel Mellinger.
Jasmine Keandra Pierre.
Andres Julio Mendez.
Samuel Pierre.
Annabelle Mendez.
Darlenis Plasencio.
Jocelyn Maria Mendez.
Diana Carmen Rosa Pomareda Guzman.
Alexandria Marie Medler.
Madison Portello.
Mekai Jesus Brown.
Joan Jarel Bruto Ortiz.
Jeremy Joel Mercado Sanchez.
Valeria Yvette Pubil Rolón.
Kimberly Janice Mercado.
Taima Nazir Quidley Festus.
Abner Vladimir Merlos Ruano.
Joniel O'Neill Quiñones Cordero.
Oliver Merrill.
Chris Miguel Quiñones.
Alicia Sylvie Metalis.
Natalie Angeli Quiñones.
Isaiah Alfredo Milanes.
Joshua Lamar Rivera.
Jaden Xavier Miller.
Sophia Charday Vivian Rayford.
Jean Miracle.
Kiaralis Ramirez de Jesus.
Maye Sedan Mitchell.
Alashana Ali Kiara Latis Ramos.
Asa Kandama.
Hannah Rebeck.
Milad Mohebi.
Caleb Naaman Reichard.
Kurunsisa Moise.
Sophia Marie Remash.
Sarah Moo.
Tamia Lynn Reno.
Isabela Raquel Morales.
Nakayli Janae Rentas Torres.
Jamile Jelani Morales.
Jadis Russell.
Jomar Morales.
Michaela Rose MacArthur Russell.
Miguel Morales.
Juniel Reyes Torres.
Brianna Jaden Armani Morant Wilson.
Joshua Joel Reyes Vega.
Cesar Miguel Moreta Cuevas.
Jersey Jean Ante Reyes Whedon.
Mariana Judy Moranta Gonzalez.
Juliana Reyes.
Emma Ida Moikonovich.
Anthony Reynolds.
Lusambe Akmokumu.
Sona Mikhailova Rezalova.
Sonia Sentim Muma.
Garvensley Richard.
Munez. Angel Luis Munez.
Jasadie Ritter.
Mario Isaiah Munoz.
Jariel Alexis Rivera Lopez.
Joel Omar Muselo.
Tainalis Marie Rivera Collazo.
Josiah Nauman.
Aidalis Tania Rivera.
Melvin Joseph Nieves Burgos.
Alexis Eliel Rivera.
Edison Javier Nivelo Casa.
Alexander Rivera.
Aine. Nizea Aine Nixon.
Anisha Sayera Rivera.
Janaya Lynn Morales.
Armani Romeo Rivera.
Jerlis Darlene Núñez Osorio.
Ismael Antonio Rivera.
Jael Miguel Núñez.
Jesús Samuel Rivera.
Siham Noor.
Giovanni José Rivera.
Brian Ochoa Perez.
Joed Ergaldo Rivera.
Edward Okumu.
Josiah Miguel Rivera.
Tinijok Okumu.
Kalima Anika Rivera.
Luis Gabriel Orellana.
Leisleni Lisette Rivera Loran.
Yaismelis Marcel Ortiz Baez.
Maisha Lynn de Jesus Rivera.
Elianis Nicole Ortiz Rodriguez.
Elijah Michael Sullenberger.
Giliana Ortiz.
Alana Joy Spencer.
John-Luc Erickson Ortiz.
Jayla Renee Stanford.
Xavier William Payton.
Keegan Robert Stanley.
Arlo Plum.
Nazare Stennett Manson.
Annalise Christine Peachy.
Nikayla May Stewart.
Jonathan Micah Peters.
Liam Charles Stinchfield.
Ovette Ramos.
Miyaka Unique Summers.
Sebastian Marcel Rivera.
Destiny Swigert.
Tony Michael Rivera Jr.
Kiera Lanai Tolton.
Yarelis Angelique Rivera Alvarado.
Kwamik Lamad Tolton.
Jevia Marquise Robertson.
Jada V. Alexis Taylor Garcia.
Tykel Malik Robinson.
Neve Taylor.
Josian Jadel Roca.
Ashley Yunwei Tapale.
Nayeli Rodriguez de Jesus.
Hasait Tesfai Desalane.
Marielis Rodriguez Lopez.
Asia Lee Tai Soto.
Isabela Lynn Rodriguez Montalvo.
Kiara Joy Conlin.
Cristal Lianis Rodriguez Rivera.
Paragia Tapalia.
Ariangeli Rodriguez.
Jose Luis Tirado Jr.
Benjamin Alexander Rodriguez.
Samira Alison Torres Alejo.
Gilead Hopeful Michael Rodriguez.
Nicole Kiara Torres Guerra.
Caitlin Alexis Rodriguez.
Angeli Marie Torres.
Liana Marie Rodriguez.
Devin Luis Torres.
Darian Rom.
Emirelis Joyvelis Torres.
Xavier Rodriguez.
Jonal Jacob Torres III.
Luis Fernando Rojas Areola.
Mayana Lee Corinne Torres.
Savannah Skylee Roldan.
Miguel Barcines Torres Jr.
Rosnard Rosie Rosalva.
Amaya Lene Travers.
Angelina Milagros Rosario.
Isabella Rose Louise Trout.
Alexander Roses Costino.
Olivia Grace Ann Trout.
Jeremiah Rupel.
Octavian Tucker.
Christopher Ruggiero.
Khalik Raheem Turner.
Claire Caroline Ruggiero.
Roger Angelo Tawesje.
Samuel Francis Ruggiero.
Esther Delilah Ubiles.
Jacob Jamid Ruiz Pacheco.
Cosette Nancy Ulrich Neureuter.
Fernando Ruiz.
Kai Theodore Jasper Unwin Wisniewski.
Ismael Xavier Ruiz.
Cara Mariah Ureña.
Mohamed Samir.
Josiah Rose Valdez.
Luis Ernesto Saez.
Xiomara Lynette Valencia. Elijah Safarali.
Antonio Valentin.
Salome. Daniel Antonio Salome Santiago.
Beyonce Angelique Vargas Torres.
Burma Avo Dal Samba.
Neilani Alia Vasquez.
Juverson Saint Rosier.
Jaden Anthony Von Mercado.
Amina Salim.
Daniel Jesus Vasquez.
Elijah Robert Leon Samuel.
Andrea Vasquez Colón.
Eliel Noel Sanabria Medina.
Alondra Liz Vasquez.
César Augusto Sánchez Turibio.
Kiangeli Marie Vasquez.
Oscar Sánchez Yepes.
Naisa Cristina Vasquez.
Cristian Lysander Sánchez Rodríguez.
Nelianis Andrea Santos.
Joshua Sánchez Virola.
Amari Jeremiah Veal.
Abraham José Sánchez.
Jakai Malik Beitia Ely.
Jaden Xavier Sánchez.
Lana Velez.
Jonalise Eleanor Sánchez.
Alexis Manuel Vieira Betancourt.
Metzi Olla Preciosa Santana Pérez.
Héctor Joshua Villanueva Rodríguez.
Serenity Ariel Santana.
Kaylani Marie Violet.
Annabel Santiago Ramos. Luis Santiago Virola.
Alanis Diana Volmar.
Adriel Rey Santiago.
Kimberly Paola Volmar.
Bellamia Santiago.
Amar Rabi Wahed.
Elias Zachary Santiago.
Aramis Lee Wallace.
Emmanuel Leonidas Santiago.
Jennifer Siobhan Ward.
Janelia Carmen Santiago.
Fathia Victoria Warfield.
Niara Anaya Azare Scott.
Severa Ann Wall.
Michaela Lynn Santiago.
Goldrin Luba Weaver.
Henry Jensier Serrano Torres.
Abrajale West.
Robin Serrata.
Elizabeth Marie Wharton.
Kaya Nicole Sufert.
Nazir Demetrius White.
Kaimi Severino Fabian.
Ayana Catherine Lynn Whitman.
Jaylin Rose Shin.
Enijah Jamila Williams.
Anna Shukuru.
Jacob Leon Wilson.
Xander Jeremiah Schultz.
Olivia Noel Wynn.
Orlando Santiago Jr.
Christopher Ramirez.
Johnson Sibley.
Ryan Yo.
Halina Elizabeth Sigmund.
Billy Jafet Zambrano Peralta.
Lady Stephanie Silva Gonzalez.
Catherine Michelle Zalea Padilla.
Omar Xavier Silva.
Sabine Claire Zimmerman.
Denaya Marie Sims.
Jadlis Arize Grillo.
Collie Sloan. Sincere Ken Smith. Eduardo Ariel Santiago.
Oh my.
That's me, Anita. That's my water. I'll take it. of the class of 2026. By the power vested in me as President of the Board of School Directors and on behalf of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I'm honored to declare you graduates of the class of 2026 of the John Pearsall McCaskey High School, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Graduates, you may now transfer your tassel from the right to the left.
Graduates, the School District of Lancaster has a motto of Together We Can. There's nobody that exemplifies Together We Can like McCaskey High School in the class of 2026. One last time together, stand up, turn around, and thank this city for what they've done for us.